Today on The Scene with Doreen, I sit down with critically acclaimed blues rock singer, songwriter, and guitarist Kenny Wayne Shepard. He's celebrating 30 years of his debut breakout album, and I can't wait to dig in. Check it out. Congratulations, 30 years, Ledbetter Heights, 30 years, 3 decades, and it's like another lifetime ago.
It is. I mean, I was, 17 years old. The last 3 months of my senior year in high school, I was recording that record. I graduated. I turned 18 in June. The record came out in September, and my life changed, for the better. And, here we are 30 years later. I didn't really grasp, I think, the magnitude of what was going on because I was just kind of living my daily life and waking up every day, and I was just thrilled that I was able to pick up my guitar and go plug it into an amplifier, and people were showing up to hear me do that. I remember like the moment we turned the record in, I had this moment where I was like, okay, it's out of my hands now. And I really have no idea what to expect. I didn't know if anybody was even going to care, or if it was going to reach anyone. And then they put it out, and the first single, Deja Voodoo, they released to rock radio, and it shot up the charts and went to number 5 on the rock charts, and we were off to the races.
You've always had this unique and successful way of creating music that's rooted in the blues, but making it accessible for younger audiences, or even maybe totally new listeners who would never have listened to a blues record. And here you are, 18, you made it. Cool.
Yeah, it was interesting, an interesting time. I mean, with my music, I didn't want it to just fit into this box. I wanted to push the boundaries and the limits of, that were placed on blues and go, how can I take this music that I love and mix it with these other genres of music that I love and try and come up with something that sounds fresh and current and exciting. And then, so that helped, right? To get it to a younger audience, but also I think my age, young people were able to see somebody their age doing this music, which probably made it a little bit more palatable for them to go, okay, well, I can relate to this guy because, we're the same age or around the same age. Let's check out what he's doing.
Shame, shame, shame. Now, I've read that was one of the first songs you've ever written, and you were like 15. Where does that grit and fire all come from?
I don't know. I just feel like it's something that I was ultimately born with. It's just because generally what the goal that I have as a musician, and I think a lot of people that do what I do, is to be able to communicate your true emotions and feelings through your instrument out to the people, and then they can in return feel that.
You're hitting the road this February on the Ledbetter Heights 30th anniversary tour. You're playing the entire Ledbetter Heights album live.
We did an anniversary tour for the 25th anniversary of my second album, Trouble Is, and it was a lot of fun. And the tour was basically sold out across the country, and the fans were really excited about it. And we're seeing that same level of enthusiasm for this Ledbetter Heights tour because, that album was the one that introduced me to the world, and it helped us to begin to build this foundation of this fan base that's now been with me for 3 decades.
Visit KennyWayneShepard.net. Check out his upcoming Ledbetter Heights 30th anniversary tour dates, get new music, and join the 11 Club to stay connected to everything that is the wonderful Kenny Wayne Shepard. I just want you to enjoy it. You deserve it. 30 years. I mean, enjoy it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks for having me back on the show. It's always great to talk with you.
30 years later, and Kenny is still changing the landscape of blues music. And if you want to hear more of our wonderful conversation, visit here. I'm Doreen Taylor with The Scene with Doreen here at the Daily Flash each week. See you next time.